Hey.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Hello. So how's everybody doing?
Yeah, man. Great, mate. Yourself?
Not too bad. Just making by.
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
Starting to go a little bit stir crazy already.
See, I ain't in stage yet, man.
I don't blame you though.
That's the stage that's going to worry me.
Oh, mate, I'm a get out and go person, so 4 days here already, and I'm starting to maybe shave my beard off. Look.
I know. Look at this shit.
I don't do well in captivity, man.
No,
I'm already going crazy to shave my beard off.
Yeah.
We want to show everybody what we're vaping on.
Yeah,
carry on, man. Re-wicking, man.
All right. Let's start with Jonah Hill. What are you vaping on, Josh?
Right now, I've got a little Aspire Milos with a Nautilus mesh coil in and a drip tip on it. Just change it up because I think it looks better, and it definitely gets better flavour out of it on that one. And that's got some labelless juice. This is some potato lemonade, which is a mix, which is like a real cold cloud lemonade. Got an Echo.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I've also got my Red Siege, which I've mixed up a little bit with my black button and black top hat, Resurgence on top, and that's got the last of this Prohibition Speakeasy in it, which I've decided I really like now after the whole bottle. I've also got something new for me, so I've got a Asmodus Minikin 3, which is a kind of odd shaped mod. I'm still not sure if I like the mod, the way it holds. And this is the Kelpie RTA on top. Single coil. It's actually really good flavour from it. And that has some of this jackfruit in it from I can't remember what they're called now because they've just put initials on the bottle. The Boring Vape Co., which is really good.
Sounds good.
It's really good, yeah.
I think it was Zippy that was echoing.
Shouldn't be, man.
I muted it and it stopped. I checked everybody. All right, is it echoing now?
No.
What about now?
Yeah.
Yep, it's your Zippy.
Okay.
Well, nope, he's frozen.
What are you vaping on, Chris?
Me, I'm on me Hog Valhalla as always. Did a quick re-wick earlier on. I'm on the Billion, and I'm also on Warpaw Vinci X, and in that I have some of the icing of the flake. In that,
Icing on the flake,
and that's it for me.
How you finding that?
I'm quite enjoying that. I'm not normally one for cereals, but I'm actually kind of liking that.
No, I do, man. Is that better?
Yes.
that's much better.
Yes, much better.
So what are you vaping on? Zippy, beautiful.
Nothing at the moment. I'm putting a re-wick in the black line. Got the grip on the go. Got some of that can of cotton I'm putting in that one, and some Sub-Zero oil. And I'm gonna re-wick.
How do you like that can of cotton? I haven't tried it yet.
It's all right, man. It's well. I had it off Andy sent me some. to try it, and I was like, oh,
Huh.
it's not bad at all. But with what's the other one I'm using at the most? The cotton.
Very brave.
I think the feds are hacking Zippy.
I know, man.
No, I
Oh,
think
what's up?
You're like,
Jim laggy.
yeah, you're lagging. That's weird.
Our signal's gone. Our signal's really bad at the minute.
Everyone's online, dude.
It's probably because Vinny's not here.
Gotta give him a
No,
shout.
his is worse than all of ours.
That's what I'm saying. Vinny usually takes all the lagging.
Well, one thing we got is, thanks to Vinny, he's absolutely shattered. He has been with the NHS and everything else. So fair play to him. And all of those that are doing a fantastic job at the minute, from shops, NHS, us going out, security guards, all of that are keeping this great country of ours ticking and keep trying the best to keep us all safe. Let's not forget them. So a big thank you to them.
Yes.
Massive.
All right.
Same with
So
all those that work with the care homes and things like
That's
that.
what I'm saying, man. I mean,
I'm not still going to work.
Anybody that's going out to
Everybody that's helping keeping the country run, just amazing.
Here's one. What's everybody's thoughts on extending everybody's MOT by 6 months on their vehicles?
they've got to put measures in place now, man. No, well, not really, man. Not really. They've got to try and keep some of these vehicles moving and stuff. You know what I mean? 6 months, I suppose, is them looking at it. Worst case, don't get all this stuff that's being passed at the minute is up for revision. You know what I mean? I think it's every 3 weeks, as it's all part of the plan of action that they've got. So I'm not going to get into an argument over politics and stuff because at the end of the day, they're doing the job. You know what I mean? It's one of them. Scary time, man.
super scary time.
Oh, it's very scary. But all we can do is just do what we must. Stay indoors, only go out if you need to.
That's it. I've managed to get everything in today. That's it. I am done. I haven't got to go out for a couple of days. But
I don't need to go out
today.
until
Going
Monday.
out today, man, it was surreal. It was surreal going out today.
Yeah, but at least you went out because you had to go out. I don't understand all the people that are looking for reasons not to listen. Like, it's driving me crazy.
We're not a race that likes being locked up, man. It's one of them.
Yeah.
But at the current time, it's needed. So
very much
that's all that we can. It's all that we can do, man. We're in a time where nobody knows what the fuck's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So just gotta keep going, man. People are going to ignore it, but there's measures coming into place now. You know what I mean? Where if these people are seen out, it's a fine one first time. Second time will be it'll be double the fine. And then, they're even looking at custodials with some of the action that's been seen about. You know what I mean? So take a chance, man. It's one of them. At the end of the day, I'm going to be locked up, so you're not bringing it to my house. Take a chance.
Yes, Vinny, I can see your comments. I'm good, thank you.
I can't see any comments, man. I've got nothing.
I can't see anything at the moment. I'm still trying to get my laptop to load up.
Yeah, can we just say that's one of the reasons why we didn't start? Well, that is the reason why we didn't start at 8 o'clock because it's been a push on everybody doing it. So,
yeah.
Hence why we changed it last minute.
I was the only one in my street to be doing it.
Well, I was probably the only one in America doing it, and it probably people thought I was weird.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old people around here, man, so I haven't got internet. But, you know what I mean? But Vinny, as you're on, as we says earlier, man, thank you very much for the job you and everyone else is doing to make sure we're fed, healthy, and whatever else.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Vinny and people like him, we would be a lot worse off right now.
Damn right.
But enough of that. Come on, let's change subject.
Yeah, let's get
You
pot.
know what I mean?
So what juice did you get today, Zip? Or didn't get any?
Got the post. I'm just waiting for it. I'm literally cleaning coils, man, and that's not good.
I did all mine the other day.
It's well, I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it. I've done a few bits and pieces, you know what I mean? Send people a bit of juice that and this, that, and the other. And I suddenly realised, shit, I ain't got coils, man. Mindy put some in the post for me, man. They haven't turned up. Well, I hadn't seen my postman for a couple of days.
Yeah, same here. Oh, the old bagpipes and clapping.
That's all.
Playing, man.
That's one way to make noise.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Chris.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, dead on.
I hope after all this is over, they get a big pay rise they deserve.
Well, I think they've just.
Who's the Gypsy King?
When did the Gypsy King start being on the bike shop? What's he on about now?
I have no idea. This is Vincent we're talking about.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
He tends to skip like most of the conversation
Probably
that he
talking
has
in
with
his sleep.
himself.
Probably talking in his sleep. Man.
he's been working very hard. He's probably a bit delirious.
That's what I mean. Yeah, it's Tracy. There's going to be a lot of that going on, man.
Yeah.
Just as I say, I'm just thankful they're not coming into my house, man. I mean, I have had people turn around and say, you know, all right, to drop in this week, and I'm like, no. You know what I mean? I ain't being funny, but where you been?
That's why we're here, Nasty Coils. You can stare at our ugly faces for a little while.
Yeah, I've completed.
Yeah, man.
I've completed Netflix.
Completed it?
I ain't watched anything yet. All I've seen is Disney films. We've been doing the garden for the kids, man. We've got that sort of 3/4 done.
I can do my garden.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I finally moved to level 2 on Hulu, so things are looking good.
I ain't even put. You know, I've not put a film on. I mean, they're all crashed out in the living room now, man. But yeah, from the time they go up, I mean, they've been up since about 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
And they've literally just crashed out. You know what I mean? They're both absolute mayhem.
Hey, I got a good quarantine question. Who all is making their kids stick to the bedtime or just letting them free willy?
Damn, I'm
Mine's
keeping
a
the
teenager,
routine going,
so-
man. She's doing her schoolwork and everything.
Yeah.
This isn't a holiday, man. This isn't no holiday.
Now my kids are bed at the same time. Are up at the same time, bed at the same time. And we're getting up, getting dressed.
We got to, man, because not being funny, this could all be over in 3 weeks. It could be in, a month. They could extend it. You know what I mean? Nobody knows. So, why change the routines now?
Yeah, we've let Dexter stay up a little bit later, but for the majority, we've been on schedule.
I
My
think it's
daughter's a
important
teenager,
for
so
them, man.
I
I
try
mean,
and tell her to get to bed at 9, 10 o'clock at night. She still gets up, still does her own work. She's all up to date on that, keeps her room clean. As long as she still does all what she's supposed to do.
man.
I think for parents,
Fair play to her.
I think for parents' sanity as well, you know, it's
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, we're in a time where nobody knows what the hell's going on. Nobody knows, you know, it's getting hard to separate fact from fiction.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's everyone's up in the air at the minute, you know. And for the kids, they've already lost out on enough. We don't know how long. So, you know, we've got to keep that normality, man. We've got to try and, you know, they don't understand what's going on at the minute. Luckily for them, you know, I mean, one's 4, one's 1. You know, it's one of them.
Well,
Keep it normal, and it'll keep me fucking normal.
Well, Zippy, we could give you a little segment, and you could tell everybody about this amazing thing.
Ah, right then. So we've all sort of spoken about it with regards to do we go ahead or do we not? And our feeling is at the moment with things that are going on, you know, 1, it's something to look forward to. 2, it's something to take our minds off all of this. You know what I mean? It's so we'd like to go ahead on it. You know, if anybody has anything to say about that, then that's fine. You know, we'll listen to, you know, viewers as well. But basically, what we're doing in light of Expo having been cancelled, we got chatting to quite a few friends of ours, brand owners, and we've all sort of, we still want to keep up with trying to get this community together, show a bit of unity, show a bit of support as well. And we've sort of all come up with the idea to turn around and bring Expo to the live screen. So while you're sat at home, you can watch Expo. We have currently 30 plus vendors on board to do this. Obviously, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are finalising times and just trying to get the last bits knuckled down.
And,
they're going to be coming on. Well, they're going to be coming on, have a chat with them, see what their latest device or product is. You know, juice line, because after all, we would have found out at Expo. So we've invited them on. They're going to come on. They're going to have a chat. They're going to join in. You know, get to know them, and do everything that you would have done at Expo. You know, unfortunately, without the taste testing. So, but no, that's what we've got planned. So, and then the following weekend, we're going to have an auction.
We are going to have an auction.
Some of these vendors have turned around and quite kindly given over some donations for what we've got planned. It's a charity organisation from this. So, you know, you'll still have your chance to get hold of your Expo goodies. As I say, this will be a charity organisation. That will be greatly received and appreciated.
Yeah, it's going to be a really, really fun, long weekend. You know,
It's going to be a very long weekend.
It's going to be a really long weekend, but it's going to be worth it, and it's going to be lots of fun, and hopefully everyone joins and keeps you entertained. And you know, even if you've only got on in the background, it's going to be, you know, get to hop on and ask these vendors questions you might want to ask, or particular things. You know, coil companies on, juice companies on, mod companies on. So, you know, if you're looking for something new, something interesting, you want to ask some questions, this, that, the other, it's all going to be good.
Come on board and talk to them, man. You know,
you've
been talking to them, so come and talk to them on the screen.
I promise, if we start at like 9:10, I won't start drinking until like 12.
I think they'll already
tell the truth, it'd be 10:30, 11:15. You'll crack the first one open.
Yeah, man.
And So that's what we've got planned on that weekend. That is May the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So yeah, we've got that going on. A couple of other bits and pieces that we're looking at, and we're going to be trialing and trying to reach out to more people. There's things to look forward to on there. Can I just say a massive thank you to all the vendors that are actually staying open and stuff at the minute. I know I'm in the shops, but some are trying to get out deliveries and stuff. So on the page, you'll find a thread I started the other day with shops that are open. If you know anybody that's doing deliveries or anything, smack their names down. If anybody needs a discount code, I'll try and help you as best as I can.
For anybody wondering what Rabbit's doing, he's still in the shop. Obviously, the shop's closed to the public, so he's taking phone call orders and bagging them up. You dropping them out the door?
Yeah, we got a little thing set up outside the door, so when they pull in the parking lot, it's all regulars, honestly. I already know these people. I just sent text message out to our regular customers to let them know that if they need anything before we shut down, that they could swing by. And they just, when they pull up, they come up and they show their ID to the door, and then they step back. I set the stuff out, and then they pick it up.
Awesome, dude.
Fair play.
So basically no contact, but they still can get their stuff, and they don't have to go without their vape stuff while we're going through all this crap.
That's it. I mean, I'm hoping that from, the vendor side, this side of the pond, like, that they do sort of try and hurry up the clarification on that, because there's a lot of grey areas. I've seen a few people that, usually are pretty clued up and they know what the fuck's going on before anybody else knows it, and these are all scratching their heads, trying to get clarification on things. So I hope that is sorted out pretty soon for them.
Nasty Calls has just said that he's still doing
livings as well.
Yeah, Nasty Calls has said he's still doing orders until the post office is forced to stop. So
sweet. Ian Nelson, I may need to talk to you.
You mean beg? Send them
No. Listen.
Oh, you got some backups?
My name's not Vinny.
No, not for free shit, to get them out fast.
No, you mentioned the word begging, man. That's not me. But no, I mean, seriously, Andy sent me some over the weekend, but I have postman pretty much all week. So I'm open, bro.
Oh, I did want to say something to our U.S. Viewers that we're going to try to get a late slot too, and I'm going to talk to some of the people over here in the U.S. to maybe have them come on the later slot to do interviews. That way, our U.S. viewers can catch some of the big weekend too.
Yeah, 100%.
We are going to be. This man is looking at time slots at the moment, trying to slot everybody in.
We're just trying to nail some stuff down and see what will. I mean, luckily for us, there is 7 of us that do LXV, so we could split it around and take breaks and this, that, and the other. So, yeah.
It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good.
I've got some stuff on the computer ready to fill out and fill in. So, I know there's some companies that want particular time slots, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense.
We'll try and work with everybody, but obviously, to try and get as many people as we can. We've got Americans side in, we've got somebody from the Philippines that's going to be coming on. So time slots around the world, we've got to try and work it. So
nice.
Yeah, it's going to be cool, man. It's going to be a really, really fun weekend. I sleep a lot.
So
just when it's daylight.
Mate, I don't even sleep in daylight, man.
No, I just nod off every once in a while.
But our viewers will be happy. We are trying to find some way of getting some really loud, shitty music and some scantily clad dressed members.
Yeah.
So far, we've got Jonah Hill so far. He's volunteered to do his mankini and his little dance around a pole or two.
Oh yeah, that's definitely happening. See, he's still never got away with that.
The killer rabbit might make an appearance.
God, don't say he's going to put it on right now in front of us all.
He probably will. He's a pervert.
No, but it's here somewhere. It is here somewhere. I can't remember where I put it.
Tell you what, being stuck in
from the last time you
mate,
used
I hope
it.
you bought that in a bigger size.
Oh, I've not worn it yet. Give me a break.
It's still going to fit.
Hey, Simon.
That's going to be extra tight, isn't it?
I might have to extend the. Make the,
put it on some extended poppers underneath.
Like the baby grow poppers.
Yeah. Great big pack. What's that kid? Legend, man.
Hey, I got a media question. Has any of y'all watched the movie The Gentleman yet?
Nope.
No.
Not yet.
All right.
It does look good.
I think I'm going to watch it this weekend. It looks amazing.
Mate, I've just been sort of looking at some of these conspiracy theories, man. I mean, there's one that I'm saying about some film that went out a couple of years ago, 2015, and it's going on about watch 53 minutes in. You know what I mean? So
I ignore all the
I do enjoy the conspiracy theory though, man. I must admit, I like to see arguments from all sides of the pond.
It freaks me out. I feel like we're going to find out after this, though. There probably was a big conspiracy going on.
You'll never find out the truth, man. It's one of them. We have to. I think we're all educated enough in this world to realise, you know, that this shit didn't just come out of thin air.
Fact.
No.
You know what I mean? But I tell you one thing I am happy about, man. The fucking snowflakes are quiet.
They really are, man.
That is true.
Hey, fucking slow. Where's all the snowflakes just went poof?
They're hiding.
I mean, I've seen the odd couple of keyboard warriors, and it's like, you know, I expect that to get worse to some extent. You know, people are going to start getting vexed out heads and all sorts being jammed out. But you know, you're going to get a lot of it. But I mean, a lot of it's funny at the minute. I'm just like, people arguing over random shit. It's like we're about 4 days in.
At least all that stopped for a while.
That's what I mean, man. It's I'm seeing a lot of groups though. I mean, you know, I've been back into some of the V-Dub groups and stuff that I'm in, and you know, it's nice getting a bit of going back and having time to chat to some of the old people that, you know, I haven't spoken to in months. You know, I mean, just go and get involved in some of the groups and stuff. So I'm kind of enjoying it. I like being on my top.
Are you in the V-Dub site, the one that's got their own radio show? They've just partnered up with Simple City Cars. No.
Couldn't tell you, man. I'm in that many different clubs at the minute. I'm mainly in the T4. I'm the T4 group. Tracy Hagen, do it.
You can come hang out with my daughters. They'll have a good time.
So, Rabbit, we skipped what you were vaping. It sounds quite feisty and crackly. What are you on?
Oh, I broke out an old Squonk today. I got my, I guess it's the plug.
Oh yeah, cool. They were pretty high end, weren't they?
Yeah, this is the full Ultimate Edition plug. And then I always got the damn Turk V2. I still love this RDA. And I'm running wraps. These are actually 0.11s, but I got those new Molly Cell 18650s. So
Yeah,
I've been using a lot more of my 18650 mods because these batteries are awesome.
Is that the P28?
The Molly Cells are all right, man.
It's the P26.
P26A.
Yeah. So they did the P28 as well, which is the same amperage but slightly higher MAR. So it's slightly more expensive, but actually the same battery, just slightly more power in it.
I know it's boring, but I'm always vaping on the corn puff cereal.
Mate, I need some of that, man. It sounds so good.
Dude, it's legit one of my crack juices. Like I cannot not have a bottle laying around or I go crazy.
Mate, when all this stuff's over, dude, I'm gonna transfer you some money and just get you to send a package of.
No, you don't got to do that. Me and Kate already got a package put together for y'all. We're just, I'm worried about shipping.
Just send it to one place, man. Just send it to
mine. Zippy picks through it all, and he's like, "He only sent one bottle. This is weird."
You could send it to Vinny, but it would never get to any of us.
No,
I was going to say, you're saying I'd send you a bottle each. I mean, come on, this is you throwing Vinny in the mix.
That's true. Vinny would vape it all.
You know what I'm saying?
Realistically, I'm the only trustworthy one this side of the pond. So.
Zippy's like, "Fuck you, Josh."
I remember this bastard.
Paul said, "Send it to me." Paul said,
"You're joking, man. We must give Paul a mention this week. He has been.
Paul's been really
hiding away.
He's
been ill, man.
I got ill. I was really ill, but whatever it was, I got over it quite quickly. But Monday, I've never felt that ill in my life.
That was just the thought of the kids not going to school for the next couple of weeks. That was, man. That was anaphylactic shock. Me and Paul. That's what you and Paul have had.
Me and Vinny were talking about it sort of Tuesday or Wednesday. And Tuesday night, like I said, I spiked the temperature of 40, which is high, like hot. And that was burning up. And it came down again quite quickly. But Vinny was like, mate, whatever you had, that temperature probably would have killed it off. Yeah. It's like, that's why you got a temperature in it, really. But yeah, it was not fun. I felt sorry for the wife because she had to sleep on the sofa. So.
What's 40? Is that like 105 or something?
Something like that too.
I'm gonna work it out for you. Anybody know in the chat? Anyone beat me to it?
About 102 in it, something like that, 103.
I figure it's got to be 100 and something. Oh wait, I got a phone. I guess I could have asked it.
It's 104, yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was
104.
Woo!
So you're a little bit toasty then, son?
Yeah,
mate, it was a little bit warm.
That way our American viewers know how fucking hot you were.
Isn't it?
That's crazy.
I'm just trying to think of who Josh reminds me of. Right, this
right there, man.
No.
They're the two I get all the time.
Them twins. You know them twins. The Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Fucking hell. Mate, I look really.
Hang on, turn your head to the side. Turn your head to the side.
Oh man.
See with that note, I can also see the penguin.
Oh yeah,
Batman.
The penguin.
Oh, I just knocked my
That's
table.
who it is, man. Do that.
Knocked over my table. And
Josh,
over.
do that.
Watch out, Batman's behind you. Tell Josh to watch out. Batman's behind him.
Gotham is doomed.
Right. I don't know why, mate. I was having a shower earlier, and I was like, I've just got this sudden urge to shave my beard off, and it went. And
Hey Josh. Hey Josh.
A good angle for me.
Hey Josh, riddle me this.
Hello.
Riddle me this.
Well, stop talking about him now. Come on, be brave and do it to his face.
I could hear you. You was talking about Batman.
Damn it. Hey,
Hey, Joe.
Stop eavesdropping.
Not hard when I'm stood in the kitchen, which is literally just the other side of my door.
Oh, damn.
So we were talking about just a random vape topic, really. We were talking about cotton earlier because Zippy was using that can of cotton. What cotton do you guys all use?
I've honestly been stuck on cotton threads forever, but I want to try other stuff.
I do like
Commons I've used in the past. Muji. I lived on that stuff for ages. Cotton bacon. Tried some. Yeah, I've tried them. The ones with the little tie-ins.
Yeah, that's my favorite. It's so easy to wick.
Yeah. Unless you're using like pretty big coils, then
Yeah.
you kind of a bit bollocks. What else have I used? Tried the cotton bacon. I actually did quite like that, and I've been using
I'm
Fusion.
not a fan of that. Man.
I'm not either.
I'm not a fan.
I like Prime.
I like.
I don't like the original. I like Prime.
See, I haven't tried the Prime, and I'm just not keen on.
I actually like the V2 better than I do the Prime.
I prefer the Prime.
I'm not a fan of the Prime. I feel like it don't really have much flavor. It holds the juice really well. Like it doesn't burn very fast. It doesn't burn out quick. But when it comes to flavor, I haven't found anything better than this. But I do want to try the can of cotton because I heard it has good flavor too.
I'm currently using Cotton Candy Collection.
Cotton candy. I actually do like that stuff.
Yeah, I used to love cotton candy back in the day.
Does take. I find it takes. It's got a slight break-in period. But when it breaks in, it's beautiful. And the other one I use a bit is Fusion.
Yeah, that's what I've been using.
I haven't used that in forever. I remember Fusion.
So I mean, the other one I like, Fuzz Cotton.
That's for fucking ages.
Yeah.
It just the pot just doesn't run out. It's just like it self-replenishes itself. It seems crazy.
I used to like the Fuzz Cotton. I haven't had that for ages.
Fuzz is really good, man.
Is that the one in the little gold tin?
Yeah,
the goldish tin.
Yeah.
Bang on,
I'm more a fan of that. I found it died too quick. It just.
See, by far, I've always bought that one.
And I love these
I'll have
little.
to dig amongst my stuff though. Them little competition packs are good, man.
They're really good to just carry around. Like brilliant if you go to Expo or something, you want to take a fresh pack of cotton for the weekend. And like I know when I go to Expo because I share a hotel room and I was in the hotel room all the time, everyone's nicking cotton. Oh, I just bought this. You know, we've got cotton. Yeah, crack on. Usually it's anybody got
try before you buy, man.
Can I buy a set of coils off you? Yeah, of course you can. The coils never get paid for. or you with Andy. There we go. You see.
I'm going to have to hunt through all my old vape stuff tomorrow and see if I can find my old. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you one that is pretty hard wearing.
Coils in the game.
The shaken vape.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Wraps.
So
I did like the shaken vape.
Never tried shake and bake.
Don't even really see it, but these are Andy's coils.
I'm saying I've had these coils since I had the mod.
Bloody hell.
That'll be October.
I've been using Rat for 8 years.
Yeah, man. Well, these in here, these have been in here over a year now. And they're a little bit, they're getting on a little bit. They're starting to struggle a little bit, but they vape perfectly fine. These are Andy's. They've been in here over a year. I know you've had a set of Andy's in yours over a year, haven't you?
I had the he put me a set in at the One Expo when I bought my
shit.
When I bought that one, and he put me a set in at Expo when he was doing the build.
Yeah,
and I think they lasted over 12 months, man. That was about 14 months in.
Nasty coils. These are Andy's coils, Sub-Zero coils. I mean, I've pretty much always used Andy's coils because we're friends, and but they are really good coils. I'll definitely try some of your coils, though, Nasty. I'll get in touch with you. I like them low though. Like 0.7, maybe some 0.6s.
Dude, if you like them super low, I need to get you some of these.
Yeah, the Predators, the 0.5s, aren't they?
Or the flat 4s are awesome too.
Yeah, man.
So I usually go about 0.9s, man.
I had a set of the 0.8 what the 0.8 ones he does? 0.8 aliens.
Yes, those are awesome too.
Yeah, I've got a couple of sets in
Dude,
in stuff as well. Actually, I don't just use Andy's claws, but mainly that's what I use. But
crazy part about this is these are the 0.11s, and I just checked them on. They're actually exactly at a 0.11, and I'm on a single battery 18650 mech, and it's still hitting like my 0.08 do.
well, actually,
Jeez.
these in here, I think they're a little bit black because of the juice I've been using, and this battery's a bit old. Let's change it over. But
See, I've been trying to get my hands on some of Andy's coils, but he keeps forgetting to post them.
Yeah,
yeah, mate,
I haven't tried Andy's either.
rare as rocking or shit.
One time I was like, "Hey Andy, let me try some of your coils," and he's like, "Fuck you, rabbit," and I was like, "All right."
I think he's getting into his building shortly, and he's going to start.
Yeah, I mean,
getting
I
back
know
on it full time.
he took a lot of time off because he wasn't very well for quite a while and had a lot of
Yeah.
other stuff going on. And
Yeah.
you know, he would really only build for a couple of people. Like, I've got a couple of sets, and here's this, that, and the other. And he'd be like, I'll whip.
I think I sets up him.
The last couple of times I ordered,
I
said,
think
like,
I've had his back.
chuck a couple of calls in and I'll pay you for them.
Mate,
No, you forgot all about them. The last one, he said, I'll send them out. Put them in the envelope, apparently.
I love all of Andy's coils, but the ones I've got in here are his 14 ply staple, so it's just 14 ply ribbon wire with a wrap. I don't know the exact specifications, but they are just insane. Like, they're hot. They come out again about 0.7, 0.8, but they are feisty.
I'm sure of that, man.
See, I'm more of a cool vape kind of person. I don't like it too hot, but obviously you don't want them too low, if you know what I mean. Because obviously they just don't.
I normally go around the 0.9, something like that, man. And I find that's just nice.
I just got lower and lower, like, especially now the batteries are better, like with 21700s and stuff that can take that. Like, back when it was 18650s, the lowest I'd go probably about 0.9. I wouldn't really go any lower than that. But now with like 21s and stuff, I find you can push a 0.7, and on like a parallel, no problem really. I mean, I'm not saying that people should go out and do this at all unless you know exactly what you're doing.
No, we do not. We do not advocate such behaviour.
No. I mean,
I still remember the days everybody was going mad over having 0.7s.
Yeah.
In the single cell mechs. I'm like, that's just.
Mate, I wish I'd got some wire so I could sit here and.
Yeah, me too, man.
Also,
I've got wire.
Dude, I just doing some of the old builds like the stoves and stuff. I've never vaped a stovetop coil, so it'd be nice to try. And,
no, have I.
You know what I mean? Just have a bash at some of these old builds that people talk about. You know what I mean?
I haven't built Nano Dragons in a long time.
Do you know what?
I've never been one.
I still don't think you can beat a good, just like a flat wire build. Like, I used to love flat wire.
Yeah. I think it's one of them. We all sort of fell in. A lot of us have fallen into a pattern where we just stick with what we know. You know what I mean? So, you know, I like these.
I've not used a standard.
Days, man.
I've not used a standard Clapton for a good year and a half now, or even just standard round wire. Not even done it for. I can't even remember how long back.
I think all the wire I had, I gave away.
I've got Claptons here from Andy, and they're awesome coils.
Yeah.
It's all I ever use is fuse Claptons, and that's it.
I mean, I prefer staples. Staples are probably my like frames or staples are probably my coil of choice, really. But
yeah,
I don't even know how to do a staple.
Oh, mate, they're hard. Ribbon in the middle, so you've got to stack up your ribbon. That's just people that can build staples. I mean, building coils is an art, man. It's an absolute art.
Yes.
Like Glenn has some stack.
I wish I had the time.
Sorry, Rabbit, we interrupted you, bro.
Robbie did say something that disappeared.
Hold on, let me make this. These are Glenn Staggertons.
Yeah, they look cool. You can just about see them through the bag, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind
We
of
got-
hard to show detail via a camera.
yeah. There's some pics on my Instagram. These are like basically like a staple in the middle with two round wires on the outside, and then all of that fused together.
Yeah.
And they run at a .07. These things have flavor like freaking phenomenal, man.
And that's why I like frame staples or staples because because they they give better flavor, I think.
Yeah, see, John Papa's used them. He's like, they got brutal flavor, man. They're insane. And because they're a .07, you got so much wire that on a single 21700, it's like heaven.
But you go through the builds for the vape you want and the device you're using.
Yeah.
So you can put the complete wrong build in the wrong product.
Okay.
It can be a terrible vape. You pick that build.
What was the first branded coil you used?
Me? I went to a company, an English company called Interstellar Vaping, which are actually up near Vinny. And he does really good frame staples. I mean, that was the first time I ever bought a coil rather than wrapping my own sort of just round wire or flat wire. And then for me, that was like, oh, okay, there is a difference.
Yeah.
The first time I ever tried something coil-wise, it was obviously just a standard wire, round wire. That was it. Something like fuse Claptons and that. Ooh, I can't remember who it was. A friend of mine gave them me. He said he had a few of them. He just gave me a couple. Then I went a time where I used to buy them from John, a friend of mine, and then I started building my own. I've tried nasty coils. They were nice. They were pretty good and pretty cheap, to be honest.
We never say the word cheap. We say
Well priced,
Affordable.
competitive.
affordable. Yeah. Simple man, simple mind. And yes, I said it before you say it, Zippy.
You never use the
What?
word cheap in business, ever.
I said simple man, simple mind.
I'm saying fuck all. It doesn't need.
See, just seen in the
Can't
comments there,
the report.
people are talking about mesh. There's a lot of mesh going on. Mesh.
I've not used,
Zippy.
but my is actually in the my first coils on a mech. Actually, Ian Nelson. He broke me.
You're breaking.
Yeah, all I heard was he broke Neil Nelson. He broke me in.
See,
He's when I was at Viking Vapors, he was
I remember Viking Vapors.
see, I wouldn't use mesh in an RDA or an
No.
RTA, but for stock coils, like this has got a little mesh coil in it, and it's great.
Got 3 of them.
But it's 25 watts. It's low wattage. It's just a little. It's great for around the house at the minute when I'm stuck in the house with the kids because it's not producing massive clouds everywhere in front of the kids.
Yeah.
So I don't vape with the kids, man. I vape.
Go on again, Zip.
Come on, try that again, mate.
I says I don't vape in the house, man. I vape out here or I vape outside.
I generally like go to my kitchen or something, but I vape and the wife vapes. She uses a little what's she use? A Zenith tank on an OBS cube, and she's got an Orion Q. And recently she stole my Orion DNA because she can't find Q pods anywhere, just DNA ones, which is really strange. Usually it's the opposite way around. So
But I got all it's here. I need calls for all of them.
she recently stole my Orion DNA, so I'm not seeing that back for a while.
Yes, Vinny. He's got worse internet than you.
So ours has been this last week.
Pardon, mate, missed that.
Ours is all week.
As in wheat.
I love wheat. I'm a celiac and I love wheat.
I've got the headphones in, man.
So how's business been over there, Rabbit, considering?
Not too bad, I guess. Can't complain. It wouldn't matter if I did. No one's listening.
Hey?
Exactly.
Does your camera move?
Whose?
Your camera. I was going to say, it'd be nice to have a little bit of a shop tour.
Oh man, then I got to walk around. Okay.
Put it on widescreen.
Then you're going to see the mess.
I get that no one's in there at the minute, so it probably is a mess. But
no.
All right, hold on.
Rabbit shop. I've seen a rabbit shop. It's really cool. So
here's my juice wall. There's a TV over there and stuff. Oh, get out behind the counter. I don't really get out behind the counter much anymore. Yeah, it's a mess because I've been doing some work. I actually resurfaced the top of the bar since I haven't had people in here, so I redid the bar.
Cool.
Nice.
And then you got
this is different. It's so different to shops in the UK.
Oh god, yeah.
And then I'll take you back here to the back. We got we're fixing to remodel this back room here because we're gonna add on. And then got the girls' bathroom. It's all pink.
See,
got the boys' bathroom. It's all
bathroom in a vape shop.
And then you can't go behind a curtain. That's all storage back there.
It's a cool shop.
The mess room.
Oh, and here's my messy ass office.
A mural, man.
Yeah, there's the mural. I'll let everybody see it. If I can get this right. Where are we at? There we go.
And for anybody that doesn't know, his shop is called the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, and we are definitely all mad here.
See, a friend of mine's a very big Alice in Wonderland fan, and she has "We're All Mad Here" tattooed on her with a piece, and they didn't put the apostrophe in, so it's "We're All Mad Here."
We're all mad here.
No.
So yeah.
Relation to Alex Bird's question, Rabbit guys, what are your oldest batteries that are still? I change mine every 6 months, near enough.
Yeah, about that.
So I mean, the ones that at the minute I think I had that some of Andy's last ones he had in, and that was about 5 months ago. So mine, and I've just ordered some more, so they'll be due to be changed. But I try. 6 months, man.
I've actually been stuck on Molly cells, and there's a new company, or not new, but pretty new, called Black Cell, and they make a couple of really good batteries too.
Yeah, I've got a few older sets which are married 18650 sets that I don't use a whole lot because I don't use a lot of regs, which I've kept for slightly longer than that, mainly because they don't get more use. 6 months is about 6 months. I think you should be changing them. They're cheap enough just for safety and performance. You know, you definitely notice a drop off of performance quite quickly when a battery reaches age, I find. Especially the mechs with low builds, they just you'll get a few good hits out of it, and then it'll start to drop off quite quickly. So for me, it's more that, but yeah, and for safety, of course. But a few older sets that I keep for stuff like this. I mean, this is a dual 18650. I only got this today. So yeah, I don't actually buy many 18650s anymore. So I've got a few sets of old like 30Qs, but they haven't had loads of use. So,
man, Alex, there is no way, dude. I think you're just used to them not hitting good.
Alex, definitely get rid of that.
Yeah, there's no way they're still hitting like they were when you bought them. A battery, the battery cells are even rechargeables are disposable. The cell can only get so many charges on it before it starts to lose milliamps. So after like whatever the max charge limit is on a battery, every charge after that, it starts losing milliamp power. So after so long, you begin to lose the actual power of the battery.
evening, Nick. Thanks for the lovely comment.
I'll blow it up so everybody can see. I'll reach Bud Nuggets.
All right. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think the general consensus is about every 6 months.
As Nasty Calls, it says there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's about average.
I generally mark my batteries when they come in. I generally get a Sharpie and mark them, or some kind of permanent pen. Just mark the wrap, just so I've got an idea of when I got it and what number it is as well. Because there are days when I'll be at work or when I go out after work, so I'll take a few batteries with me. They all look the same. It's easy to remember which ones I've used and which ones I haven't. But it gives me an idea of how old a battery is.
Yeah.
But as soon as they start hitting like shit, they generally go.
Yeah, I mean, you can still like drag them out, but honestly, it's not really the safest to keep pushing them.
No,
Not
at all.
There are so much better batteries than a Samsung 25R nowadays.
Yes.
Either of the Molly cells, the P26 or the P28, even a VTC 5A, you can still get them, and they're pretty cheap nowadays, and they'll outperform a 25R.
Yeah, I haven't used my 25R for a long time. I used to comp with 25Rs. They're not bad batteries. They're just there's just new technology out.
Haven't said that.
You what?
Oh, I don't know. I reckon I've probably got some down here somewhere.
Josh, Vinny says you look. I was going to say, Vinny says you look like Gru from the Minions. He actually does, yeah.
Right when he said that, that's the first thing I saw.
I'm trying to figure out what the crew says.
Oh my God. Yeah, Alex, just PM me, brother, and I'll shoot you a link to some good battery sites.
Freeze ray.
Oh my God, Gru. That was the best comment of the night.
Freeze ray.
Oh,
I'm going to tell my daughter that tomorrow, man, and see what she thinks.
oh, hey, I do want to say something. Over here in the U.S., they've been running out of masks, so people are starting to make them. And one of my customers made me this really cool mask.
That's cool, dude.
Awesome,
Yeah, it's double-sided and it's super thick, so it can protect, from getting anything in it.
I know they've been doing the same in Spain. Like, obviously, Spain are having a real rough time. Same as Italy. I mean, they're going that way. They're really struggling. But yeah, people over there that are stuck at home have taken to making things like masks and face covers and all sorts of stuff to give to doctors and nurses and all sorts of stuff, which is, it's great to see. It's a shame they're going the way they're going, and we could be very well the same soon. So it's good to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a whole a whole group of people over here now that are like a bunch of guys in these 3D printer groups, and they're sending out like basically the format and the settings for you to print, the masks and the different filters and things you can make for the masks because they're running so low on them. It's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool.
They've been doing something similar over here. Apparently, they've got plans for a splitter for the ventilator pod, so one ventilator can help 2 people. And I've seen some earlier. I don't know how legit it is though. Asking for people to make them up on 3D printers and stuff.
I've got an original World War II mask somewhere if somebody wants it.
I've got an actual gas mask from World War II somewhere.
Yeah, me too. I bought one for my back in the days when I used to DJ. We did a Halloween party. I dressed up as Sid Wilson from Slipknot. So gas mask, black eyes, boiler suit. Did a 2-hour set, sold out club with 400 people in it.
That's going to smell very nice.
And I was dying, man. I was dying. Mine's actually got glass in the eyes, like actual glass. I'll find it somewhere. It's somewhere up here. I'll find it. But yeah, that was a hot night. But yeah, I bought a proper World War II one, man, and it's such.
Have some fun with that right now.
It's such a 2-hour set in that. Yeah, boiler suit, man. Balaclava over the top, like a motorcycle balaclava, and my eyes cut out. Pain on my eyes, mate. It
sounds like you were going to a gym. I don't know about sort of some fancy dress.
I used to DJ rock and metal nights, so I did up till very done a rock and metal night in the Southwest called Alternate. Actually, very successful, quite popular night. Lots of places, but I've given it up because it's just too much.
When this is all over, maybe you should plan one.
Well, the guy I run it with was my best mate called Rob, and they should have a night tomorrow night, but they're not. So he's doing a live stream. Yeah. He's doing a live stream tomorrow night with a few of the DJs, and they're all getting together in their own houses doing a live stream.
Oh, I'll bang it on the group, man.
Yeah, man, I will do, man. Yeah.
Friday night old style.
Yeah, man. It's all like rock and metal. So if anybody, you all like rock and metal.
That's all right, man. What?
Pardon?
What was that?
Huh?
What?
What happened?
I don't know.
What'd I miss?
I don't know, something.
What did we miss, Zippy?
I thought it says you wouldn't like it or something. I couldn't hit the cut.
No, I said you all like rock and metal, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up for a live stream.
Yeah, I'll bang it in. I'll bang it in the LXV group when he goes live tomorrow night.
Fucking yeah.
Hey, I'm not one of them DJs that basically swallows the mic as they speak.
No, mate, I don't speak when I DJ, mate. No one needs to hear my voice. I'm about the music. I'm not a radio presenter.
I used to DJ.
I might have a face for radio, but
well, face for cartoon films, by the looks of it as well, now.
Yeah.
Hey, how many viewers have we got on
here? Andy DJs too.
Yeah. How many viewers we got on here?
How many viewers we got on in a minute?
Not very many.
10.
Like 10 or so.
It's a quiet night, but it's just not
Friday night sort of mini round.
I mean, I'll share it to the group tomorrow when he's on.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I'll go. That was something else.
I'll be right back. I got another.
One of the ideas that we had. I've got a pal. He goes by the name of Phil. A lot of covers and stuff like that. We were on about bringing people on board during, like a night chill or something. Maybe have a look at doing a few of them.
Yeah, man. Mate, if I still had all my gear, if I still had all my DJ gear, mate, I'd just do a live set on the LXV show. Just Friday nights with Josh. I've got
We'll
it.
have to get one with Andy on board, man. He's still got loads of gears.
Nick, I'd like to see some of your masks. Add me on Facebook,
Who?
bro. Some pics.
Ah, Nick.
Yeah, Nick Bradley Sutton.
He-
Yeah.
Mate, he's got some big ones, man.
The only one I really want at the minute is a nameless ghoul mask from the band Ghost. I really want a proper one of those. I'm a big Ghost nut. I don't know if any of you know the band Ghost. Love Ghost. Seen them a few times. Awesome band. But I really want one of their nameless ghoul masks they do. So all the band wear the same mask and they're called nameless ghouls and you don't know who they are, but they wear really cool masks.
That sounds actually pretty cool.
I'm just in my evidence.
Still no idea what you're saying, Zip. You're lagging again.
Yeah. I'll be back. Hold on.
Hello, people. Just leave me to my own. Oh, here we go. Rabbit's back.
I'm still here.
I was DJ Joshing it.
Not hiding up in the corner or something.
No, you keep lagging. You'll say something for a bit, and then you'll just start lagging really bad, and then you'll be fine.
That's probably just the way I'm talking.
He's talking like a robot.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he hasn't got his heater on. That's why.
Hey, it's freezing in here, man.
It's nice and warm in here. I haven't even got the heating on.
I was just trying to find my gas mask. It's in the wardrobe over there somewhere, but there's so much shit in there I can't pull it all out.
Zippy's hotboxing his conservatory.
Mate, I've just literally moved from my seat and seen how densely filled my bedroom is, so just go and open a window.
No, give yourself a double dry hit, man.
Oh no.
Oh, not nice.
I done it the first time and then I started talking again and I hit it again.
Sucker for punishment.
That sucks ass, dude.
I'll be waking up tomorrow thinking I've got bro.
Hi, Corona. Do.
Mate, I tell you what, every time I'm having at the minute, I'm thinking.
COVID-19. Oh, that's what I mean.
I'm surprised nobody's tried to do a WhatsApp the 4 and then at 19.
What? Missed that.
You know, Paul Hardcastle 19. I'm surprised after seeing all these ones that have been redone and reworded. There's no that one yet.
Missed it again.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Literally, it gets to
I'm
the important bit of your sentence and it cuts out.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Paul
we don't want to hear
Hardcastle
him tonight.
19.
Yeah.
Paul Hardcastle 19. Somebody needs to do another version of it.
Yeah.
That better.
Yeah.
I don't know why when you sit closer to the laptop you have better reception.
It's on my phone, man.
Oh, well, there you go, phone.
Well, sit closer to your phone then.
Can't get any closer, man. I'll be on top of it.
There you go, that'll do.
Audi internet. If Audi did internet, it'd probably be all right, just like everything else they did. You'd also get like a pneumatic drill chucked in with it.
Or a welder.
Yeah.
That's it. The one by me, they've literally been selling welders for the last 3-4 months.
Yeah, you think you should only buy one at the minute because they've limited them.
Sorry?
They've limited people buying welders. You can only buy one. 2 pints of milk and a welder. Audi's great, mate. I love Audi. All right, is it?
When did we get onto this convo? What happened, man?
Nasty Calls says you've got Audi internet.
And I replied back saying, no, it's Netto's. And he's just said they've gone bust, didn't they?
I can't see comments. That's why.
Woolworths.
Precisely.
Show segment.
That's why I have a laptop.
Guess the
So I
statement.
can see.
So, man. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot off.
All right, bro.
Okay, see you later, mate.
It's cold in here, man. Hold that up. What was you holding?
I was trying to wave bye because you said you were leaving.
Yeah, man. I'm just going to go and stick little one in bed.
Well,
Yeah,
love you,
it's
bro.
settled.
Try Gorilla Glue.
So,
I've heard it's really good.
the what?
Gorilla Glue. I've heard it's really good.
Just no need.
Well, you said you was the one that said you were going to stick your kid in bed.
There's just no need. Your humour just doesn't. It's lame. Behave yourself. Just do what you do best and just sit there quiet.
Well, hey, Zippy.
Yo,
Since you're about to go off, we've already been on an hour. Do you want to do closing words?
no, let somebody else do it, man.
Well,
If anybody else is going to do what? David.
All right, we'll let Josh do it.
I was just looking at all the Nick's masks.
Well, Josh, you're going to do closing words tonight.
That's cool. I can do closing words.
No, Groot.
I mean, Groot. Hey, everybody watching, thank you guys. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all Sunday for sure. And if not, we might pop in again before then. Who knows? We're just being spontaneous. So
Pop in tomorrow.
hit it, Groot.
Right. So closing words this evening. Main thing is, I suppose. Well, thank you all for actually tuning in and watching us this evening. It's always a pleasure. But main thing is obviously stay safe. Don't leave your house unless you have to. Don't be stupid. Don't be going out to the park, this, that, and the other. Keep your kids at home. I know it's annoying, but literally just keep them at home. The sooner we can get over this, the sooner everything can get back to normal, and it's for the safety of everybody else. So please stay at home. That's about it, really. As always, Vaporn, thanks for tuning in, and obviously, definitely come and check out the big weekend because it's going to be awesome. And that's about it.
Love y'all. Good night.
Stay safe, man.
Bye, League.
Stay safe.